shifty enough to still get away from it.
The Steelers take it from the 28. And they deck the quarterback. The Steelers' offensive line could be in for a long day based on that one.
Yeah, bad job that time. They give up the sack. But look, when you talk about this offensive line, they're pretty good. So I think they'll just find a way to get it done. They still should have a nice solid run.
And it's incomplete. Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. It'll be third down. The Raiders with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And it falls incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
They're set to punt it away now. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. That pass was hurried.
Well, anytime you run a fake punt and you let somebody throw the football besides the quarterback, even though the play is there and everybody's wide open, you still have a chance of not making it work. Why? Because the guy throwing it is not an NFL quarterback.
Hey, the offense has a chance to do something with this drive. The Raiders in the full house, set now at the line. First down at the 18. Reese is marked down after a gain of 4. Press coverage all the way. Second down and 6. And he'll hand it off to the fullback. That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Third and 3. Murray's taking the handoff. The coach is going to go for it. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs.
The Raiders decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Steelers back out there on offense. Their last drive, they had 4th down on their own side of midfield. They decided to go for it instead of punting the football away. We both were wondering why.
Oh, man, some people just never learn. They keep going for it on 4th down within their own territory, and it always backfires. And what do you expect? Well, I know what you can expect, another loss. You just got to be smart with your decision-making when you're managing a football game.
Mays is there to make the tackle.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The Steelers take it from the 28. Bryant's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Corner routes not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Puts a hand. Oh, he made the catch. He caught it with one hand. One-handed catches, Phil, are becoming a thing of art.
Well, they practice it now, Jim. I think as they're growing up, you see them practice it out on playgrounds when they're in practice, and they come out here in the game, and they just make it happen. That is really, truly an incredible one-handed catch.
Here's the football resting at the 43. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Second and short. Toss to the outside.
Well, it's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. This play set up by the long gainer. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Back with the sack.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Got hit on release. For this defense today, the former first-round pick out of the University of Houston, DJ Hayden.
Yeah, fought through some injuries in 2013. You expect him to come back with all that talent and be one of the best corners in the NFL.
The Steelers take it from the 28. Toss play here to Williams. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. They bring back out the offense to go for it. And the offense will call a timeout. Going for it on 4th down.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The Steelers turn the ball over on downs. The Steelers go for it on 4th and long, and it does not work out.
Well, listen, 4th and long, no matter when you go for it, your chances of making it are not very good. And that time it doesn't work. Good job by the defense being alert and knowing the situation.
First down at the 29. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to the left.
Makes the reception. That's a gain of 10.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 40. Jarvis Jones makes that tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 4. Murray's got the toss, secures the football.
Raiders offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Back here to start quarter two. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
The Raiders are at the line of scrimmage with their backfield loaded up. Haluz got it on the toss. He gets into the end zone, capping off the long run. They've got the lead here early in the second quarter. A good development for them in this game.
Yeah, nice. You know, they learned something in that first quarter. They took that knowledge and they put it to good use, and they found a way to get down there and score a touchdown. That was a nice job by the offense.
It's good. The Steelers set to return the kick. Jones will test the coverage. And he fails to get out to the 20, and he is smacked down at the 15-yard line. The Steelers are going to line up. Close game, second quarter. The score's 7-0. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Wheaton has hold of it. Allen's there that time for the tackle.
Selling is played big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Roethlisberger was targeting Antonio Brown with that pass.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Second down and 10. Le'Veon Bell makes the catch.
The Steelers do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
Brown's got it on a pass that had some heat. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And it's batted down.
That time the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Raiders official. They wouldn't specifically say what the injury was other than it's an upper body injury that won't stop him from returning. Back to you.
The Raiders defense lined up going with the 46 defense. Roethlisberger's going to take it from the gun. Finds Brown. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Short passes are just as important as the long passes down the field. This time, a short accurate pass. Look what it leads to.
Oh,
all
shit.
those yards after the catch. Nice run, nice catch.
Man, you need to get that game up, man.
Driving extra point is good. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Ross is going to test the coverage this time. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Raiders offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. first down at the 23. Looking for some daylight up the middle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line.
Second down and 1. He runs with it right up the gut. Third down following the run. Back to the ground. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. The Raiders will take the snap from the 35. That's a gain of only a yard. Playing press coverage to the outside. Second down and 9. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
Now looking at third down. Quarters formation here for the defense. The Raiders snap it at the 36. This game has the feel of one of those old 10-7, 6-3 sort of slugfest back in the 50s or 60s, as both of these defenses, Phil, have imposed their will here in the first half.
You are right. That is the feel it has, and I like the way it's feeling. It's fun to watch this, isn't it? I think even you are kind of excited to see something different and fun to watch so far. The Raiders that time go for it on fourth down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Steelers heading back onto the field on offense. They scored on their last drive, Phil, and they did it with a blistering aerial attack.
Quarterback is hot. He is getting protected. Oh, man, what do you do now? I think if you're an offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter what you call. You know your guys are going to make it work.
Setting up now at the 44-yard line. The Raiders defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 44. Brown's got the catch and the first. First down here after the completion. Roethlisberger from the gun. The reception by Antonio Brown. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Brown's second touchdown of the game.
Like a hustle, bad tackle, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
He made it. The Steelers getting set for the kickoff. Jones is going to run this one out.
Well, a lot of good things happen on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down at the 42. And on his way. The 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Raiders will tie it up with this extra point. Extra point is good. The Steelers set to return the kick. The Steelers head to the line. Second quarter of a tie game. The score's 14-14.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Khalil Mack takes down the quarterback.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Roethlisberger sends it to Bell.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Roethlisberger's backhand shotgun formation. D'Angelo Williams with the grab. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Steelers team official. The team is officially ruling him out for today's game with an upper body injury. Back to you. In addition, it's hard to pinpoint when he could return from this injury, but this will most likely keep him out of the lineup for a couple weeks, guys.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 5 play. Roethlisberger's ready for the snap, empty backfield. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Roethlisberger sends it to Brown.
The Raiders offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
What a nice spot to begin this drive. Press coverage all the way. The Steelers defense now is going to go nickel. The Raiders from the 32. The quarterback with the give to the fullback. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Well, we got a close game here right before half. Good job by the offense deciding to go into hurry-up offense. What you need here, as many plays as you can get and use up as little time as possible.
The Raiders have it at the 29. Amari Cooper has the catch. The Raiders are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
The Raiders get set at the line, needing to get to the 22 for a first. Carr's going to be in the pistol here, trying to plow ahead.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
1st and 10. Cooper's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line. The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. 1st and goal from the 5. And it's Jones there to meet him. The Raiders with no timeouts left. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal from the 4. 6 for the Raiders. And as we near the half, the lead now is theirs thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, you know, look at that. Just think about how much that changes the mentality of both teams. One now, all psyched up and mostly feeling great. And the defensive side, oh my gosh, they are down and have to be disappointed about how they played on that drive.
The Steelers set to return the kick. And the fair catch is made by Brown.
The Steelers have kept this game close with a tremendous offensive output, while their defense has struggled throughout. If you said before the game they'd have this many points at this stage and still be trailing, I'm sure nobody would have believed you.
No, they probably would, because they expect a lot out of their defense. But the defense is having an awful day. Well, it's time for the offense to pick them up and just go out there and keep playing well.
Here's the long throw by Roethlisberger. The ball is jarred loose. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, the second half is underway. Jones will run this one out. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The Raiders ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last two possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
Murray's handed the football. Shazier's in on the tackle.
Steelers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's a good step.
2nd and 11. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
Playing press coverage to the outside. The Steelers lined up in the nickel. 3rd down and 11. Smith's got it. First down.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly. First down and 10. Halu's taken down at the 33.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run.
Second down and 11. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The Raiders snapping at the 41. Baloo Jr. with the reception. The Raiders don't want any part of running the football. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Well, the defensive line noticed something. They're all shifting to the left.
The Raiders have it at the 39. Baloo has the catch. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs.
Great starting field position for the offense.
First down at the 36. Lofton's able to read that play and make the hit.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
27 is the line of scrimmage. The Raiders defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Bryant's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Third catch today so far.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing. But you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
No doubt about it. Touchdown. And by getting it into the end zone, they've evened the score with just about a quarter and a half still to play.
Yeah, nice job. Wasn't that, Jim? That was fun to watch, and to see this team under the pressure trying to find a way to tie it up, and they come through and they get it done. Exciting stuff.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff.
Ross is going to test the coverage here. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Raiders have to still be thinking about what happened on their last possession as they get ready to start this next one.
Well, how can the offensive players have confidence if they can win? Well, how's this game going to be managed? We can be in any situation, and we're going to go for it. It's just crazy. It's bad. It's not smart, and you just got to play better.
You wonder where the threshold point is from your own side of the 50. Fourth and 30, is it? Fourth and 35. At what point do you decide to go punt the football?
I think it's quite evident there's no threshold. They're going to go for it no matter what.
The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Second and 10.
Murray comes down with it.
Give that tackle to Lawrence Timmons. So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. Third down coming up. Press coverage all the way.
Oh, say, fuck this shit. We did it for love. Did you do it for love, Chris? What? Huh? No more cooking, man. Cool, so you get no more cooking, man. He said he love you, though. So you on cookie strike, cuz? You on cookie strike, cuz? Damn, man, what's up with that, man? I want some cookies too, man.
I think they can happen to you in a situation like this. As long as the football was not intercepted.
I know that was snow shot, man. Look at his field.
Yeah, I know, that's snow.
Ain't no rain.
The Raiders not punting. Going to go for it on fourth down. Carr set. Empty backfield.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And Crabtree's got it. And a first.
They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now.
The Raiders have it at the 34. To Crabtree.
And now we'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Murray's got it on the handoff.
That's a gain of 6.
He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Ask me why he did it. He did it for love.
Second down, 3 to go.
Murray's going to
Well, Sean's so goddamn fine. Yeah.
Hurry up.
ain't gonna lie to that. She gonna be spinning forever.
Man, Sean thinking a motherfucker, man. Go the fuck, Sean.
Third and 6. Here's the quick toss.
Come on,
He's
man.
going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The duck. Duck was old the motherfucker.
On 4th and
Duck.
8.
Red duck, you stay in the projects out. Yeah.
We welcome you back to the action as the 4th quarter is about to begin.
Let me call Joe Ray ass again. You so full of shit, probably too motherfucking high. Ask me why he did it. He did it for love.
On the field on 4th and 8. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs.
Raiders go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done.
Joe Ray.
Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Steelers take the field again
Hello?
on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat
What's up, baby?
of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because
okay.
it was so easy and it was well done by their offense.
Okay.
When you talk about situations
All right.
like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
The Steelers rely on their passing game to lead them, and today it has. Roethlisberger's been unstoppable.
He has been unstoppable here today. You want to win it? Well, Jim, we always hear it's a quarterback-driven league, and we are seeing that in today's game.
They come to the line, and it's first down. And now here's the toss. Bell's tackled right at the 35.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Coming to the line at the 35. Second down, 4 to go. It's away. And that's a gain of 9. Set up now at the 26.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. And it's knocked down.
I hate you bitches always trying to get on Facebook all of a sudden how y'all want to thank God on the stage and all that old shit. You know what I'm talking about? Punk asshole.
After the incomplete pass, it brings
You
up
know
second
one thing
down.
about when y'all was up there sucking them dicks.
Now in a 4-6 formation.
They look good.
But couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Third down following the incompletion. Roethlisberger set. Empty backfield. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. Williams has the catch.
You run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage 60% on the day.
Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money. And it's a tie game. A lot of things you could do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
They break huddle at the 18-yard line. Roethlisberger's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown. Timeouts called. We're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Makes the grab. Touchdown. At the most critical time, they found the end zone and taken the lead. It's up to the defense now to hold on to it.
Yeah, that's what they've done. They put the pressure on their defense, go out there and finish this game off. And then, hey, look, you always got to feel good as a defensive player when you take the field with the lead.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Ross has got it. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Raiders taking the field again on offense. They paid the price for an aggressive decision on their last possession. Passing up on the field goal attempt and going for it on 4th down, then coming up short.
Yeah, look, no second guessing for me on that. I'll just say this. I'll give the defense a lot of credit. They were there. They were ready for the situation. They made the play, and that's why the offense came away with no points.
How do you think the offense is feeling right now after that coach's decision?
Well, shoot, they're disappointed. The coach believed in him. You know, they know the coach is showing faith. Well, he showed faith, and they let him down.
Playing press coverage to the outside. 2nd down and 10. Murray's going to take the handoff now.
Got to be a little more creative on the offensive side. When you're down a score here late in the game in the 4th quarter, you got to mix it up. That run is not going to make it work.
No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. Throws the pass. And it's swatted away.
There's a fine line there when you're winning the football games. What do you do on the defensive side? Well, that time, the defensive coordinator stayed aggressive, and he forces a 4th down by the offense.
The coach is going to go for it. Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock. This game is not over, but the quarterback knows that time is short, and his team must do something in a hurry. To the sideline, and complete.
Raiders did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the 2nd half. You keep looking to pick up those 1st downs, and you get it up. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Carr's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Murray's lined up as the single back. 1st down at the 40. They run the counter play. 2nd down following the run. They're in the hurry-up mode.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line. They're all shifting to the right.
They call his number once more, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Unable to bring it in.
Well, he dropped the football, and there's no doubt why he dropped it. You have to look it in.
Second down. Halu's got screen play. Timmons is all over the ball carrier. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
No time to huddle now. 2 minutes to go in the second half. Third and long, a big spot here as they trail late. This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback. I don't want to say that, Jim. I don't get it. You run the football in this situation, and my question is, why? And I'm sure that's going to be a question this coach is going to hear from all the reporters when this game is over. Well, when it's late in the game, you're down a few points. You try to get as many plays in as you can, so you go with a hurry-up offense. Good job by the QB.
Bill, it's third down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and if you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to
come on, it's bullshit.
That was a good call by the defensive coordinator. He called the right defensive play. The defender's in position and knocks down that third down throw.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. The Raiders get a first down. The defense had a chance to put this game away, but can't get one more stop.
Oh, man, Jim, look at the defense. They can't believe it. 4th down. They get the stop. The game is over. Not able to do it. Good job by the offense. You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use timeout.
They'll go to the hurry-up here as the clock runs. Won't huddle now. Going to conserve the timeout and rush back to the line. That picks up 7. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. The Raiders call a timeout and are left now with only one. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. 2nd and 3. Oakland Raiders, touchdown. Finding the end zone for the second time.
That's a nice touchdown here. You're still losing, but you know what you've done? You've put the game in doubt. So don't give up. Keep your confidence up. The other team, they're getting tight. Make them get tighter. You still have a chance to get this done.
Flip to the outside. And they will not convert here on the 2-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. The Raiders will rely on their special teams here as they try to get the ball back with an onside kick. Got a flag.
Well, I don't think they had any choice. He had to go for the onside kick there. And really, the kick is just not good enough to give his teammates a chance for recovery. And now the game is probably over.
This has been a long drive so far. The Raiders defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. Bell's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you can stop that clock. That was a good call by the offensive coach that time. They needed one first down to win this game to seal things up. He makes the right call, and they get a big first down.
First down here after the run.
Quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
It's a walk. Touchdown beyond belief. The Steelers lined up now for the point after. The Steelers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Will get it on the toss.
Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more 2-point conversions in the league this year than ever before because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
Bill, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
So for Bill Sims and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.